Most players chase that 3.6 million multiplier on hardcore mode. They lose everything before hitting 10x. Smart players stack profits using medium difficulty cashouts between 5x and 25x. They build bankrolls while others blow up theirs. Here's what separates the survivors from the casualties in Chicken Road, Vegas. The game offers 4 difficulty modes with wildly different maximum multipliers. Easy caps at 23x. Medium reaches 2457x. Hard stretches to 62,162x. Hardcore theoretically hits 3.6 million times your bet. Your difficulty choice determines your entire profit strategy. Strategy number 1 centers on medium difficulty micro-scalping. I target cashouts between 2x and 8x on medium mode. The math supports frequent small wins over rare massive hits. Each successful step increases your multiplier incrementally. The chicken must cross every single segment to reach maximum payout. That probability drops to nearly 0 on any difficulty above easy. To test this micro-scalping approach under verified conditions, I use platforms with transparent RTP systems. The link in my description and pinned comments connects you to provably fair games with welcome bonuses up to $500 depending on your country. These verified environments ensure reliable withdrawals when your strategy pays off. Medium mode gives me the sweet spot for consistent extraction. I place my standard unit size. I watch the multiplier climb from 1.01x to my target zone. I cash out the moment I hit 3x to 5x range. This generates steady 200% to 400% returns per round. I repeat this cycle across multiple sessions. The key insight most players miss completely changes everything. Each step forward makes the next crash more likely. The probability distribution weights early crashes heavily. Late crashes become increasingly rare events. This means going for 100x multipliers fights against mathematical reality. I work with the probabilities instead of against them. Now here's where bankroll management becomes absolutely critical. High volatility means significant drawdowns happen frequently. I need enough units to survive 20 to 30 consecutive losses. That means my total bankroll supports at least 50 betting units. If I bet $10 per round, I maintain $500 minimum. This cushion absorbs the inevitable losing streaks. Strategy number 2 exploits the auto cashout feature for disciplined extraction. I set my auto cashout at exactly 4x on medium difficulty. This removes emotional decision-making from the equation. I watch other players manually control their cashouts. They consistently hold too long chasing bigger multipliers. They lose winnings they already secured. My auto cashout executes precisely at my predetermined level. No hesitation. No second guessing. No greed-induced errors. I collect my 300% profit and move to the next round. This mechanical approach eliminates psychological biases completely. The near-miss effect cannot influence my decisions. The illusion of control cannot trick me into poor choices. The third strategy focuses on progressive unit sizing within strict parameters. I start with my base unit on medium difficulty. I target my standard 3x to 5x cash-out range. After 3 consecutive wins, I increase my unit size by 25%. After any single loss, I return to base unit size immediately. This progression captures winning streaks without devastating losses. Variance clusters create short-term winning and losing runs. I amplify the winning runs with larger units. I minimize the losing runs with smaller units. The key lies in returning to base size after just one loss. Most players chase losses with bigger bets. That approach destroys bankrolls during extended cold streaks. Here's the mathematical reality that changes your entire approach. The game exhibits extremely high volatility characteristics. Results fluctuate wildly over short periods. Long losing streaks alternate with occasional large wins. I position myself to capture the large wins while surviving the losing streaks. This requires patience and precise bankroll management. Strategy number 4 leverages difficulty, switching based on session performance. I start every session on medium difficulty. I use my standard 3x to 5x cash-out targets. After building my bankroll by 50%, I switch to hard difficulty. I take exactly 3 shots at 15x to 25x multipliers. I return to medium difficulty regardless of outcomes. This approach gives me controlled exposure to higher multipliers. I only risk profits above my original bankroll. My base units remain protected throughout the session. If hard difficulty produces a big hit, I bank those profits immediately. I never risk more than my session profits on high multiplier attempts. The final strategy combines time limits with profit targets. I set 30-minute session limits maximum. I establish profit targets of 40% above my starting bankroll. I quit immediately when I hit either limit. No exceptions for hot streaks or cold streaks. This disciplined approach prevents giving back accumulated profits. Most players ignore session limits completely. They play until they lose everything or hit massive multipliers. Neither outcome occurs consistently. I extract steady profits by leaving the table while ahead. I return for the next session with preserved capital. This long-term approach generates consistent positive results. All of this tactical precision means nothing without proper execution. I track every session's results meticulously. I record my cash-out multipliers and win rates. I analyze which difficulty modes produce the best risk-adjusted returns. I adjust my strategies based on actual performance data. Remember to check the description and pinned comments for access to legitimate platforms offering welcome bonuses up to $500. I only recommend sites with dependable withdrawals and verifiable game mechanics. The players who consistently profit from Chicken Road Vegas understand one fundamental principle. They treat each session as a mathematical siege. They extract value systematically using proven statistical advantages. They never gamble on hope or intuition. They execute calculated strategies with military precision. Master these 5 approaches, and you join their ranks immediately.